big threat on your team that's not your mid laner. So with Kog'Maw, and everyone's paying attention to W uptimers, you know, where is Tahm Kench? How are we diving Cog? How are we saving Cog? Sometimes the Orion sort of equalize.
Ooh, Smite Fight comes in, and it's going to go to the red team. That is Energy's Moon getting it. Has to flash away, plus take a summoner heal. Lod's W is on, gets the ulti in from Pyrion's Victor. Magical Journey gets the team away partially, but the rest of TAP are stuck on this side of the wall. Pyrion says, are you going to make me burn Flash? I'll wait around for a bit. Impact finds Fang, level 4 versus level 3. Shockwave was cast and hits nothing from flashes. GM forces a flash wave. Pyrion re-engaging now, level 6. Again, a level 3 Tahm Kench, not exactly scary. Flashes down, gray health is up, pops it, but still low on health, and that will mean first blood goes into Mash. Impulse punished. Energy can't really fight them. Rift Herald buff, and they use it to push down bot lane tier 2. The huge mini wave works out. What a knockback, though. Mash stuck in the team. Heals, runs away. Flash burn as well. Great double stun by Gate. Here's the push in. Impact trying to save some lives, but still the stun comes through from the TP, and that's one kill picked up already. Impact might just be the second. GBM comes in. Can he get the shockwave? It is up. Impact still refuses to die, and there's the shockwave in. They get Fang, and now Gate's overextended. The second W popped. A second kill comes in for Energy. There's the Chaos Storm around it. No teleport for Fang, but he's on top of the Dragon, so who cares with this one? Impact will not burn his to show up. He will stay top in and get some farm back.
To be fair, that's
roughly max items. Ooh, ulti comes in, hits only GBM and some minions. Buy some times. Gravity Well comes across. Almost lands, but Lot is one hit away from expiring. And there's the ulti. Goodbye. Taking out Conquan, still is not level 6. The pickoff on the entire bot lane of Energy. Moon's forced to run as well. What a great engage by Impulse. GBM running for his...
Setting up the play in the bush, though. Doesn't seem like it has a high chance of success.
Level 8, Anchor toss in. Plenty damage dealt. Great knockback. Catches Mash. That's Shockwave, though, and Mash goes down. GBM running, and Impulse maybe betraying their teammates. Impact and Fang stuck inside the Tempered Fate, and down he goes.
Success!
Yeah.
He found it. I mean, he's going for a counterplay here on mid for Pyrion as well.
And he's going to flash for the Q. He's going to land the auto attacks. And nom, 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 nom. Impact is hungry. Victor's not going to be one on this time. Taken down 3-0. That fight for Energy. To push in mid first.
Thanks, Dragon instead.
Fang has recall to set up a TP flank if he wants it.
Anyone really in. It's a bit of a dangerous move. Tahm Kench
down pretty fast.
In the pit, it's dangerous!
In the pit. Ulti onto Lod, knocks about 3,000 health on Baron, and whoa! They already picked off the Janna. The fight continues with the Impact in the front lines. Knocked out, and he can't even pop the gray health. Shockwave catches 2 of the backliners, but Impulse are still alive. Off a 2 for 0. Gate goes in to bait some cooldowns and flashes away. Fang almost catches the fish, but now he does. And Lod is just gone. A 3 for 0. Another team. Impulse, you know they just warded it. Energy still.
All right,
try it
could
again.
Come up with a steal here, though. GBM special.
Ooh, the rend happens. Moon's dead. 4 kills in a row. And Impact eats him up, but now you have Fang in the back line. Can Energy knock him down? Ulti hits Lod, knocks up Conquan as well, but he runs. There's the W pop for Lod. Time's out in 4 more seconds.
Whoa!
And Moon knocks him in, but Cog's W is down, so there's no damage to deal anymore. Anchor comes in, Impact eats him up, keeps him safe. Now the Tahm Kench is stunned. Pops the gray health. Fang chases Conquan, flashes, chases for the kill. Impact low as well. The Javelin hits. Fang can't quite get the kill, neither can Proxen. Comes in, but he gets Lod with Pyrion. They've killed the 80 carry. They've also knocked down Moon. 2 for 0 and map control.
And that's going to be them running right up the mid lane. This should be at least 2 inhibitors. They might even try and push in on Nexus turrets after this. GBM is the hope for Energy, trying to wave clear here. But Impulse are on the doorsteps.
But there is no shockwave for this Orianna. I can't imagine this fight going well for Energy anymore. Double inhib is down. Baron is alive, and Impulse take the very risk of broke here. A high percentage victory. They ult Moon, and the blue team has gotten Baron despite the shockwave. Good play by everyone involved there to keep Moon out of it, and there's the push in. Lod is in such a bad spot. The stun comes through. The team comes around, blowing ultimates. Here comes the knockup. Here comes the attempted assassination as Moon goes down to Fang. Lod in the back lines doing some damage, but Mash hops way through a portal. That leaves Fang out to try, but it's still a 2 for 1 so far. Impact holding a Kog'Maw just goes down anyway. A double kill for Pyrion. Down goes Lod. That should be enough to win the game. And Impulse, would you believe it, have won the team fight, and they're going to take the game over Energy.
Oh, Lod does get the good Kog'Maw passive off there to answer a kill, but Impulse are going to take this game and get right back in there for that playoff spot that they're trying to grab the last one. They're going to have to make so much happen, though. Woo. But this is definitely a needed step for them. If everything goes right, they might still be able to claim one.
There's always a chance. Impulse moves up to 5 wins, which ties Echo Fox. Problem is, Impulse are 0-2 to Echo Fox on the split, so head-to-head tiebreaker would immediately go to Echo Fox if it were just a 2-way tie. But Impulse can hope. They took down the number 5 team in the NALCS. They move up to 5 wins. They are 1 game behind Liquid in 6th. 1 game behind Liquid in 6th. This is, with 4 games left to go, certainly a possibility. They will face Echo. Wait, I'm getting my stuff backwards. I'm missing up in my notes, but they will certainly have 4 opponents still to face at the end of the split. Impulse can move up.
Yeah, Impulse definitely feeling very good about that win. And Energy, I mean, so before the match, before even seeing any of the picks, I would say 95% they're going to do it.
Now they pick Jack.
Now I would say literally 100%.
They saw the Wolf Spirit start running down. They know the jungler's coming along, and so Darshan has to play a little bit farther back. But it's going to be a quick wave push. Smithy can come in from the side. I don't think he was spotted. The stun will land on a rush. Down to only 300 health, and here comes the Udyr. They've got to be real careful. Balls is out of mana. He gets to the top left, but he's got no summoners, and that's first blood. Yet again to Darshan by Smithy's hand. Turns off. You can see here with Sneaky. If he takes too long to swing again, he'll get the buff, and then it goes away when he autos. And if you can, recall inside of the little circle, because when recall ends, you have like that 1-2 balls. He has the package. The wave's pushed in. He cuts off the retreat. There's nowhere for this Lulu to go. Pops the ulti. Rush comes in. Oh! He takes down Afromu. Balls can't dodge. Rockets 1-for-1. But now Rush is in danger. Hides under his turret. Thanks to Spite Stone. Jumps away.
LeBlanc, though.
Jensen dodges, and there's not any mana on Stixxay. He pops the heal, and there's the re-engage. Jensen with the mechanical outplay, and now he's on to Huhi. Oh, but he trades it back. So now it's up to Rush. Huhi's out of mana. He ward up. Holy crap! Dodges the rocket, and the fights continue. Xfinity gets the shield. High headbutts away the stun. So Sneaky wins the fight. Darshan trades one back, but Balls TP'd in, and oh my god, C9 got 5! Damn! Rush!
Push once he finishes this Titanic Hydra item build here, but here goes Jensen.
A lot of damage. Rush shows up. He's got the damage, and he's got the kill. Rush and Jensen taking him out.
This Rush Jensen combo here with the very aggressive Assassin plus Lee Sin pick here. Well executed. Oh, and Rush going ham!
Like going in, he kicks back Afromu, and the Bard is dead. Another kill for C9. Rush is amazing.
What up now?
Outplays against the Udyr to keep out of range, but here comes the thwack that Darshan fans know all about. As he goes for the dive onto the turret. Whoa!
Little early for that, bud.
Bit aggressive, and Balls once in, and now can he outplay Pix? He leaps, and he goes down to the mean side. Jensen gets the solo kill on top of Afromu.
Easily.
Look at the vision that CLG has right now. So if you look at the red blips on the bottom side of the jungle, they see every possible entrance. C9 had no way in at all.
Yeah, and even though
very far behind his lane opponent.
The red buff actually gives him some extra kill pressure on Balls as well. Smithy though, double chain!
Stuns, 2 chains! It's a birthday song for C9.
Is ahead and has the advantage, able to see. Oh, here goes Jensen again, gets a chain. Just going to be some poke. That is the most tanky member.
High takes a lot of damage, though. Gets a shield, has to pop his own ulti, and that's going to be a catch onto Sneaky. Here's the re-engage. They get the bear slap. They get the damage. He flashed the way and does stay alive. Now High gets crushed. That's a flank by Darshan. Balls could be next. They got the stun up the wall, and a double kill for Darshan's Jax. Sets it up for CLG. They're right going in the mid lane.
Oh, Darshan was there way before Balls, and then Balls came in with a way... Uh-oh. Never mind. All right, it came with a really awkward flank there after the teleport from Balls. He just kind of ran by the whole team, ulted himself, and died. This is a huge push here for CLG. 2 turrets.
And they should be able to get it. Darshan puts up the... Oh, okay. Rush trying to base some cooldowns. Jensen gets some poke. Oh! They caught Darshan with the kick. Rush made it happen. open. Smithy could be next, takes the magical journey away. It's a turret, it's a 2-for-1. It's a flash engage, but they don't have the damage. And that's going to be a kill picked up. The over-aggression, they did pick up Afro, but they lost the mid laner. Now who he's on for Rush. The flash Q, he's going to get it. Stixay makes that, I believe, a 4-for-1. CLG are ahead, they cleared the waves out. They've still got that monster Jax. And there's the Dragon. 1,500 gold lead. Now Dragon 2 to Dragon 1. Smite, 3,000 health. There's the ulti on Baron. They're going to let Darshan TP in right now. Here's the play, and it's picked up by Rush, but it's a 5-on-5. Balls alive for now. Darshan in the middle of the pit, looks for the damage. There's the first kill on the Balls. Jensen's got to run away, and this could be a slaughter. CLG chasing down every single one of these kills. Rush is next up. That's a 4-for-1. Jensen, the only man alive.
Chase on bottom down here, though, by the way, on the opposite side. Balls is running deep.
I don't think Balls can kill him. Has to self-ult and run away from Darshan, who's now going to give some space. Culling comes across, and he can get some damage to the backline. High can't quite land the pulverized combo, and Rush still wants in, flashes, kicks in Hootie, and that's the deletion onto the Corki. 5v4, fight continues. High's ult will time out soon, but Counter Logic Gaming are running. Rush gets back in, he finds another combo. Jensen comes in for more damage. The headbutt pulverized onto Afromu, means that Bard will die, and C9 found the fight they wanted. And another long-range shot by Jensen picks off 3 members of CLG.
Backs push against the walls, and Cloud9 come up with the 4-man outplays here. Darshan got the advantage on Balls, taking down the Lulu ultimate, but here's Sneaky. Never mind. That's a new deer. He's extremely tanky.
Oh yeah, Darshan does that much damage, but Balls led him around the map. There's the Q, it hits him. Now Rush has got to fight a fed Jax. Good luck, buddy. Good luck outplaying auto attacks, or how about just buying time for Jensen to show up, trade the kill. That is a delayed ace for Cloud.
CLG
as ult!
Cloud9 shouldn't follow that up. And they do get the... I did ask for it. Oh, High gets on!
Jukes it, pops the ulti, here comes the engage. Stixay again, Arcane shifts out, but Rush comes in, and he gets Stixay! Jesus, Rush, could you ever miss a skill shot? Takes him out, the 80 carry's gone.
Rush Lee Sin, oh my god, this is saving Cloud9 right now, but Darshan Jax is saving CLG!
I think I've seen this before. Kobe, it's Darshan in the bottom lane fighting an inhibitor. 1 versus 2, but he gets a stun on the Balls, gets a lot of damage on his face, and that will be a kill. The split push does not work.
It's gonna be Baron!
2 for 0, and yes, Smithy, that means it's Baron time for C9.
Can Smithy come up with a god steal? They do have Tempered Fate from Afro to delay a little whiles.
High has headbutt. This shouldn't be possible if C9 plays it right.
Balls looking to play in
Smithy does not have flash. He cannot make it in anymore. He will not even try. Blue team takes Baron Nashor. C9 gets another one. 35 minutes in. I'm just watching art and zoning out at how good this is. Cloud9 pushing in, the flash, knockup, Tempered Fate saves for now, and High goes down. It's a 5v4. Smithy is still alive. He's getting the shields, and CLG are back in with Darshan. He's looking for Jensen, but it's only the Cloud. There he gets the real one. Next up is Balls, and Darshan will not be stopped. The flash away, and Sneaky gets one, but he's traded back. However, 4 are dead from Cloud9.
And these are late game timers. These are 50 seconds plus on everyone. That last kill onto Darshan was crucial because CLG might have been able to run all the way through Cloud9 base if they had Darshan still up. Balls gets caught.
He's stunned and he's got to go nowhere.
They might still be able to do it. They
puts the shield up. He's running, but CLG are pushing mid with the other 2. Smithy gets the ace.
Can they do it?
It's nothing. Double marksman with a minion wave. The respawn timers 15 to 20 seconds.
That'll be 2 inhibitors. No end. That'll be no end game. I think that's 2 inhibitors.
But it's
back
2
off.
inhibs, and that is huge. That is so much map control for CLG. It will not overlap with Baron. That's going to respawn too late, but Dragon's going to be up at 115. Double inhibs, a lot of map control.
We need to go back to that team fight and look at the set.
Rush comes in, pushing Bard away. Pink wards to be clear, but he's still got to respect Smithy. Again, the attempted play. Smithy going into the back lines, and Sneaky gonna get stopped for now. Can they go back in? Rush is dangerously low. He's been locked up, and Stixay gets revenge on Rush. Now Sneaky is running for dear life, but Smithy is so fast, pushing him down. They're into the base a little bit there. Super on that one. Darshan in the wings. Inhibitors going down.
Rush couldn't get his kick off there to try and capitalize on the chunk on Stixay, and that is gonna be it. CLG closing out the Nexus turret. turrets.
2 for 0 in the fight. Now onto those turrets now to clear the game. It took 40 minutes. It took multiple back and forth team fights. This kills still 20 to 20. Sneaky tries to push back Huhi to survive 3v5. Can it even happen? The turrets are still taking damage. Ulti comes in. No damage found, but the turrets are dropping. Darshan gets the spot. Ball stays up. It's multiple kills for Huhi. Into the base they go. The valiant last stand for Sneaky is not enough. Despite the triple kill, the game goes to Counter Logic Gaming, and they control second place.
What an exciting battle there for the standalone second place of the North American LCS.
Wow.
CLG get their revenge and move up a spot on Cloud9. They take down Immortals and move right in behind Immortals in the number 2 spot. CLG with a 2-0 week, the toughest schedule that they have had. The 2 toughest teams that they have to face in the league. And they take them both down, prepping for IEM.
I forget Velocity's mid laner.
But yeah.
But it was
anyways, it's not going to be the case. Has not happened in years, literally years. And it will not happen today.
No, it won't.
Team going on an invade here, but he's been seen, going for those invades without the Raptor buff.
Headbutt pulverized.
Piglet
does
off
not
turret,
have aggro. Summoner heal. Yellowstar flashes. One more hit will do it, and that's first blood. Piglet gets him for 400 gold.
All the weight on Piglet's shoulders, and he delivers. They get the solo kill, capitalizing on their advantage, and they're going to get the dive too.
A wild Dardock appears. Doublelift tries to outplay. He can't do it, but he might get the trade on a Dardock.
Well, the global ult there from Gangplank is actually going to inflate his numbers. Lorlo picking up a decent amount of this turret though, and he's actually 1v2ing!
Everybody's taking turret shots, they're losing a lot of health, and now Doublelift gets a headbutt from Yellowstar to keep him safe. Lorlo, Anchor's gonna be back up soon. Phoenix comes in, gets the easy kill, and Yellowstar is certainly next. Why bother flashing, Yellowstar? Loses the summoner spell, double for Phoenix, and there's still more action. Matt wants in. Repel goes actually nowhere, except back onto the ground. Shockwave and Barrel Chain gets some damage, but guess what? They still want in, and Sven Scarron is gone. Officer down, and Team Liquid are still pushing in. The kick flash catches Hanser. He gets exercised, and down he goes into the Pokeball. TO.
Don't want to fight this far down in gold, especially with the Ezreal still stacking up the tier stack. So TSM going to try. That may not have been a solo call, but here goes Yellowstar with the call.
Pulverized headbutts in Matt, flash to safety, and Yellowstar gets killed off by the fight that TSM wanted. Bjergsen's next up, Team Liquid, finding kills everywhere, 3 of them. A double for Piglet, and right back to the mid lane they go. Comes out, clears the wave, 7,000 the gold lead. Phoenix goes in on a Bjergsen, but he's pretty far up here. Again, the ward hop into the kick, into the ulti, and he was chain CC'd the entire time. Perfect mechanical.
2 going to go over, and that means that you can easily chip on multiple turrets right now. So Team Liquid can spread out.
Ooh.
I think he got it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And the shutdown comes in. Perfect game broken. Piglet.
Very real problem that they could backfire.
Aaron and Doublelift taking a bit of flack there. Turret still under fire, but be careful, that turret is still alive. Lolo's TPing in, Sven has to run. Ulti already popped by Lolo, doesn't find much. Piglet is almost in range. That could be the fight. Sven Scarron is gonna go down after the repel ends. The flash hook catches up Hanser, and there's the Elise kill. The fight continues. In goes Dardock, and he finds Doublelift. The Ezreal will not yet die. A shockwave catches Matt, but there's still no health bars left. The chase comes in, and they've got Doublelift. They will get him after Bjergsen falls. He's caught on the wrong side of this one. Piglet running in, gets the autos, gets the piercing light, takes him out.
And Yellowstar flashes over there, giving him position onto Doublelift. This second Sonic Wave misses from Dardock, though. You really feel any sort of that scaling.
Shockwave catches Phoenix, and they did get it. Matt flashed in for a shield, but wasn't in range in time, so now maybe the re-engage works. It is a 5 versus 4. Lorlo channels the teleport. The re-engage comes in, kicks back Bjergsen. Orianna is gone, and the next fight's gonna go on to the Elise, who is now dead as well. Sven Scarron is gone. A barrel chain doesn't do much. Piglet is still ahead. Now it's actually growing over time as they slowly chip down TSM's turrets. 15-3 the kills. Phoenix full of a shockwave. Where is the ball from Bjergsen? Pushes it a bit forward, right under the turret wreckage. Svenskeren hooked in, low on health. Knockup comes through, there's the ulti for GP, the ball comes in, Shockwave does catch Piglet, but Gangplank sorting down and Dardoch kicks in another, and that's the kill onto Orianna. It's the fight they want, a 2-for-1 is good enough as they hook in Yellowstar. He's gone down, that's 4 kills for Liquid. This should be the game-winning fight, the game-winning push. Botland inhibitor is the next ping. 25 seconds on the respawns here, easy to backdoor that turret. Inhibitor's next up. As the waves come in, maybe Liquid can close this out right now. Maybe they have to wait a little bit longer. They don't have the minions. And that means that Piglet goes for some damage, but will have to kite away.
Yeah.
Liquid will not win the game to close it out. Matt is on ward control duty. Hanser losing a battle heavily to Warlow. This is not even close anymore. As Gangplank goes down, Liquid just absolutely crushing this game. Yellowstar looking for the play, Shotgun comes in, looking for something to knock down, but there's just not enough damage anymore. Bjergsen is dead, it's gonna be a lot more after that one. Yellowstar running for his life, but he's not gonna have that one for much longer. Dardoch over the wall, looking for Doublift. He's gonna find Doublift. There's Svenskeren up in the rafters, falling down into the weeds, goes down anyway, and Yellowstar is still running. Somehow the last man alive, but he's not gonna be that. Ace for much longer.
Let him live!
Anchor,
Mercy!
hit, ace, there's the win for Liquid. They grab their 7th win of the split, knocking down TSM, pulling them farther and farther away from that top 3. Liquid will tie for 5th as a result here. And with 4 games to go, they can still move up.
Team Liquid there. Nice execution. Piglet early on creating his own advantage in even just in 2 versus 2. Him and Matt versus Doublift and Yellowstar. Able to make it happen, and then the junglers also had a pretty big impact on this game. Svenskeren not able to make an early move, whereas Dardoch had an easier time of it because of the advantage that Piglet had earned, but was able to capitalize on that and go to the source of the power. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Orlo plays safe. Svenskeren can't find anything down there and doesn't really get to make an appearance.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here. Liquid had a great game. Dardoch, to highlight him a little bit, did as much damage as Nautilus, did more damage than Orianna, more than Gangplank, more than Elise, almost as much as Lulu. Certainly a big damage threat.
End of the game.
This looks like a good draft.
Now I have a question for you, Zyrene, because I haven't seen this interaction, and I apologize if I stump you, but how does Claw work with Poppy's W?
It's a blink. It's not.
I think that says
Yeah, so you back again in second.
right.
Kiwi though with ulti.
Oh, Hakuo bounced back. Cannot dodge the barrel. Goes down first.
Hurricane and have that 2-item spike. Whoa, what?
Billy Boss.
All right.
He straight in, hits him from the wall. Seraph's gonna have a dash over the wall possibly, but he tries to go straight ahead. That's the ultimate from Billy Boss. The laser in the Chaos Storm is able to pick up Seraph, as may have gotten that ping.
I don't think they saw. I don't think he saw.
The fog of war there. W goes off for Billy Boss. You can see him able to walk in. Those weren't gap closers, so they quickly. But losing out on this first one isn't too bad of a thing. Dignitas picked that up. We'll be able to defend it. Second tier turret, maybe. Still going to be a difficult task. Crumbs meets Kirei over the wall. Flash down for that pop. He is going to get popped as well. Shifter is just picking up.
Running all the way up the lane wouldn't be the best way to do it. He's still pushing.
It may still be there. They have the TP.
Here comes the TP.
The TP from Billy Boss, actually. It's going to be just on the top side. Renegades has already called out of this. You can see Alex each using the scuttle speed to get one lasted.
Oh, let's dive in. We did it before. Do it again.
Oh, they waited a little bit. They're fully under the turret. That means every member is going to have to present themselves in a dangerous spot for Renegades. Letting Billy Boss go that far. The tomb didn't get on as fast, I think, as they wanted it. And now Crumbs is going to pay for this engage. And that's Dig rotating from top all
quite quickly. And look at what the top teams do, where they'll still take risks if you're 1,000 gold ahead.
Try and route Dignitas here. They have him on both sides. This is going to be a very interesting fight. Apollo's getting hit. There's the collateral damage across from Seraph. Here's the claw coming in from Alex as well. He gets exhausted immediately, but they're still able to drop down Kiwi Kid, flying now through this corridor. They've got to be careful about.
On this map, they have removable wards. You can see they're placing their removable wards in their own jungle. And hold on, cleanse.
Instant cleanse from Shifter. Now it's on to Kirei. He's pretty tanky to be the focus. Kiwi Kid throws up the shield. Billy Boss now in the middle of the fight. Nobody can really get in just yet. Now the W is down, and he's on to Seraph. Forced to flash away, and that seems to be the key here for Dignitas, is to get themselves out.
And that was the beginning of the end. Oh, speaking of TP though, Apollo.
Nice Void Ooze right across the path of Crumbs. Slows him down just enough. And a TP wasted.
Yep, has that max second, so he has that 52%
This could
slow.
backfire quite
Billy
a
in the
bit.
wall.
Could backfire. That's going to be one. Alex's ult is up. He'll be able to save himself. So he goes for the Glacial Tomb. Still goes down. That's going to be the laser from Shifter. It was obviously enough.
To get Crumbs out of there.
Oh!
Then you smite it. Well, you hope. Apollo did eat a spear, though. This could be Dignitas.
Playing with fire. All right. Poppy ultimate's up. Hammer may not hit.
No.
Chooses the wrong direction. That's one hit in. He pushes Crumbs out. Now Crumbs can't dash in or out. He flashes. That's the hit in for Kirei. Smites down Baron. Dig it. Baron is going to come out on top as Renegade's health bars begin to drop. That's Seraph now who's going to get hit up next. The TPs were used to get into this fight as well, so Dig gains each. But now Crumbs is going to have his own Zanyas, so he can mitigate death. Pretty good.
Smite Stone.
Like it. Maybe it should work for Riot.
So their vision has actually been quite poor on the side of Renegades in comparison. That's just going to be muscled down. Here comes Alex.
Brute forcing it down. Apollo's in a real bad spot. Kiwi Kid's low. So is Apollo, but somehow, as soon as Dignitas wakes up from the fight, they are angry, and they start going for the members of Renegades. Alex and Hakuo are down. There's still DPS to be had here, but it has to hit the right targets and be in a safe spot, and that is danger, danger for Seraph. He goes down, and they're going to be able to stand tall at this turret with the minion wave just behind, but
Kiwi Kid should be a little bit further up, though.
his flash is down from last fight. That's definitely a call that Renegades will know to work off of. The Poppy ultimate hits. That's a good hit onto Kirei. They can't really get the ult out, but will they be able to finalize the fight? This is where Dignitas, again, gets to turn back around and do whatever they want. Alex each goes down. It's like they can wait out the first initiation of the fight. Whoever used their ults first is the one to go down here, and Dignitas has made that true twice. As they make it out with the inhibitor this time, they can just head towards top if they want.
That was an incredible fight from Dignitas. Another game of his where they win with him not having a death.
We saw a composition like this yesterday with, oh, Alex each goes in. Deja vu, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if it's Dig that falls down this time. That is going to be the health bars of Dig. Very, very red, but not down yet. Billy Boss falls. A Cathian surprise from Apollo finally comes through as Renegades is in. Some good damage on his smite, but he has the same smite damage as Crumbs. Barrel's prepped. It's charging up. Is he going to go over the wall? Great hold by Renegades to stall on Baron, so he couldn't body slam and just make a good hit. Dignitas is
2 in terms of AoE damage on the Renegade squad.
All right, so Dig
Player and being a shot caller of teams. Well, the shot calling on this squad has always been good early, and then it's fallen off. Is this the game where Renegades get it all together?
A lot of the teams were able to figure them out and close those games out fast. This isn't a moment that they experience a lot.
That was actually not going to throw him into the team,
Right.
off to the side. He still QSS'd it.
Yeah, they just hit.
Oh, flank.
Wow, what a push off. It goes back to Apollo. Kiwi Kid throws the Fisher out, completely zoning out Renegades from coming in to help what is Alex on the right side of the fight. They still have to be careful. That's going to be Kiwi Kid. He goes down first. That's the guy that's peeling mostly for Apollo. Can Apollo stay safe? Because everybody's flashing in his face. Billy Boss gets hit. There's the double tap from Fees to finish him off with the passive. And Crumb stays alive with the Zanyas.
And that's a beautiful fight there for Team Dignitas. What happened from the side was Renegades actually, Alex, he tried to get in, and what happened was he decided not to go on the first one, and it baited Dignitas, whose beautiful play there. Hakuo, though, he's checking for Shifter. Because the rest
back
of
into the party tent.
Oh,
that
boy.
Upgrade on the W bounces him back in. Enough for the kill from Shifter. And the team is actually needed in the base right now. It's going to be Nexus turrets for Renegades. Looking for win number 2 on the split. And 15 to 12.
Oh, wait.
From Shifter. They don't want that, but they don't know his ult is down either. So they might even be able to take this. They're still worried about Apollo. They're giving a lot of respect. And they are going to be on the inhibitors now. There are no members in the Dignitas base of Renegades or Dig. Everybody's here to fight, and it is now inside Renegades. The next...
Seraph!
Seraph did go. Yeah, there's the TP. I was waiting. I figured I'd see somebody over here. It's going to be right onto the Nexus. We may get the kill here from Seraph. The fight onto Dignitas, and it is going to be huge. Damage is down to one hit. Seraph with the fire. We called the top laner would make plays in his substitution, and Seraph comes forth to do so. Renegades takes down Team Dignitas.
And he gets Renegades their second win of the season, and he breaks the losing streak.
Sign that guy up.
He's got a team already. I heard he's got a team in Challenger playoffs.
Never fails that Renegades will huddle in their camaraderie and do a quick kind of pump about the game and say, great job, we played our best, we did our best, and now this one it pays off that they can do it for the victory again, that they have stuck together in that strength and that mentality and kept that camaraderie.
Win or lose, the squad has been working on their synergy,
yes.
And today, with a substitute that they've only had for 2 days,
yeah.
old teammates.
Kiwi Crumbs.
Get that into what Echo Fox has, and then try to snowball from there. But Echo Fox, they do have split push and they have Twisted Fate, so you can 1-3-1, and then you can also just reinforce the Fiora split push. Sometimes second cull in long lane swaps like this, but opts in for just more flat combat stats. Possibly looking for an early fight. Look at this. Huni's coming around the side with a TP. He completed it.
He's there. I don't know if he's going to be able to cut him off in the choke point here. Big pushes out Huni. Looks like he's going to give himself up in the situation. Froggen is just below. Can't pull the card necessary. That's going to be first blood. The rotation, what's catching Fox off guard there. As a looks like he's actually getting a dance on. He's saying, look, Rainover's low mana here. Can we make a play off of this, or at least force him off of it? And the play may be made. They call for it to go right on to Rainover. They're going to go ahead and pick one up for themselves. And Fox looks to be on the...
And that's mid-game spike. It's not early game. Turtle usually relies on that early game. I'm just going to win this lane, and we'll snowball. And now Froggen.
He still has the flash from previously. He only used heal to get out of that situation. KFO's behind. He's trying to actually deny KFO any touch, but it's not going to happen. KFO gets the kill, and you can actually see Froggen is just being a facilitator here. Walks away to give that kill over, knowing who the carry is this time.
He does lose his mid-turret, though, and
a lot of plays here. Rainover going a little too deep without being able to get out alone. He goes down. No help there could be provided from the team.
And Immortals...
It's like he does it actually to get into Froggen there. Gold card's going to come under the turret. He knows it's going to be blocked. He's got to throw it off at some time. Goes for the flash. He has the distance. Aegis is up. That means the next one is blocked anyways after the stun. There's not much you can do against that. Of swiftness to get himself back into those lanes to push. We'll see who they decide to send. Hard making a bit of a move here. Still, Hard's been defending with the team. Huni's able to get back into the fight where he wants to be. A very nice pulverize from Big, and this is a line shot that Fox can usually put their DPS through, but it's turned right back around by Immortals, and that's going to be Turtle Pole Belter coming up with huge damage. Adrian healing up the team. Huni going back in for the double kill!
Just when you think you have him, he's got that maxed Heartseeker strike. He did so...
On that one, but yesterday, I was going to say, just to recall, after Huni has his way here with KFO, the grand challenge is down, and it looks like, he's going to get it. I figured he'd be able to get the heal and stay alive, but KFO is taken down with the help to that max. Try to get the biggest advantage out of everything, and this time it pays off very big.
Yeah, and Immortals, when I've talked with their coach...
we actually haven't seen too much come from him this game. It's going to be tough when he's also not 4-0-4.
We got stunned.
Hard locked up over the wall. Scout of the week. He gets taken down. Immortals are going to be able to take Baron now. That's going to hurt KFO's push in the bot. He won't be able to stay too long. But you can see on the map there, all objectives so far in the hands of Immortals as they control the map.
This is super risky because you're going to have Baron buffed up, home guarded members, and Huni is actually having the inside track. Oh my god!
When it's up, you're down. That's how his true shot barrage works.
KFO...
he's walking into it.
The rest of his team, he gets a split push from. 4 people in the mid. Baron buff, they're going to get an inhibitor here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's we don't want that to happen, but we took one. It's okay. We just need to get that in. 5v4 with the turret. Looks like Froggen will just walk himself in. That's another inhibitor down. Immortals just stranglehold right now on anything that Fox has, and Fox is giving them room to work with.
And we've seen Immortals end games pre-20 minutes. This team knows how to strangle you out of the game when they get a tiny lead. They just
wrongs and be able to close that game out as they have. There isn't that chance to keep going. You will instantly be taken off the map every time they get a chance. There you go.
This is for the safety, but Pobelter got to destroy mid lane in CS at the start, got to push in out of lane and make TF have no pressure, and Wild Turtle.
You'd think Alistar's ultimate was on. 13
when
to
it's
9,
up,
13 to 9 makes it look like it's not. The levels, it's at 13 to 11 as well. Wild Turtle is 2 levels ahead of Keith. It is just a game Immortals has taken and run away with now as the Super Minions start to pour into the mid lane, looking to make their record 13-1, 25 minutes in, one of the fastest average time for games from a team, and Immortals will continue to do so. They'll take down hard. It's just a deterrence. They're trying to say, walk this way, don't look at the Nexus, it's not what you want.
Fantasy!
It's all a lie, it's a ruse. Get away. But they will find what they need. KFO on the fountain, standing tall. Looks like he'll live. The Nexus turret, and Nexus will not. And it looks like it's going to be Immortals getting the focus onto the Nexus when they can. Don't worry, it'll get there. I've still got some breath to go. And now they start to finish it off. 16-4, Immortals will take down Echo Fox.
25-minute game there for Immortals, bouncing back from yesterday, showing the resilience of this squad despite having their first loss. This game, couple hiccups in the early game, but still rather clean for Immortals once they were able to find a fight that was good for them, win that, and then be able to close out the game in pretty textbook fashion.
Didn't see him too much, but Wild Turtle ends up doing the most damage. Not a whole lot, 19,200. Pretty low damage game overall, but hitting everything he needed to. He brings out the Ezreal, and he becomes a different person for the team as well. So we see a bit different style here from Immortals in that sense of the AD carry.
So Wild Turtle did all of Echo Fox's damage combined by himself, plus 100.
Plus 100.
So he did 100 more damage than all of Echo Fox's champions combined. Wild Turtle had a scaling build, but he was still dealing a decent amount of damage during that early and mid game.
There he is on your screen. Pobelter as well, bringing out the Syndra, dominating the mid lane in CS. And this guy, Huni, ending up the game at 4. Oh no, Pobelter's 4-0-4 now. He took over Huni's score. Huni moved up to 6-0-6. So go figure, these guys playing very strong. Again, the Soraka pick comes out banana.
Are ranked. Immortals is still in control of first place, but CounterLogic Gaming is closing the gap and has sole possession of second. Cloud9 is third, and TSM has dropped to fourth, while Energy Esports and Liquid are tied for fifth. Echo Fox and Team Impulse are tied for eighth, with Team Dignitas and Renegades at the bottom of the standings. Here are the players, though, that stood out in their positions this week, and we start our OP5 in the top lane with Darshan.
Need we say it again? I mean, Darshan split pushing, he's the best in the business, honestly, especially in North America. And he did it again today, won the game with the team, was able to split push. Smithy as well was right there hand in hand with him.
Yep, and then we got to go to the jungle. We find his teammate, Smithy. Those two working together the whole time.
Yeah, and he played Udyr twice. So that is really
gets our MVP
that's
votes
the whole
easy.
reason he's on this panel. But in actuality, it didn't even seem like a champion that you would think Smithy could excel on. But he picked up a higher farm burden. He applied a lot of pressure. He built heavily move speed focused items. He knew exactly how to play Udyr, and it's a big reason they managed to win 2 games.
Right.
Smite Baron just did everything he needed.
We move to the mid lane. We're going to find Phoenix. Now, this is a guy that we've pointed out before as being a presence in team fights. Maybe not necessarily a lane-dominant, flashy player on the Azir as we've gotten used to, but he's showing up on team fight-relevant champions along with the other veteran Piglet and really helping those 3 newcomers on the team roll through and make a case for themselves being a top 6 team. We go to AD carry. There's the other veteran, Piglet.
Piglet is just a monster. In North American LCS, best AD carry that we've seen in so many factors. He's raising the bar for his team as well. He's working very nicely with the new kids on his team, working with Dog, with Matt, with the shot calling, with confidence issues, and all the while, Piglet is doing his work. Today, in his lane, 2 versus 2, earning his own advantages for his team, then getting the team to capitalize on those advantages. very good stuff from Piglet so far.
All right, last but certainly not least, our support is going to Afromoo.
Yeah, and just looking at CLG's strength of schedule this week, having to beat Immortals and Cloud9 to go 2-0, they did. And Afromoo is the main shot caller for this team. He is the leader for that team along with Darshan. And he just showed up again and again. Bard ultimates were incredibly key in that crazy, awesome game of the week, match of the week we saw against Cloud9. And that very well earned.
And in his interview, he pointed to the amount of time it took him to master that champion. He said 1,000,000 missed ult, or 1,000 missed ult, not 1,000,000. 1,000 missed ults before he really got a handle.
I haven't slept since the champion came out.
On that ability in that champion. But the player who claims the title for most valuable player this week is Counterlogic Gaming's Darshan. Darshan made Immortals and Cloud9 feel his presence, whether he was pushing a side lane or TPing in for the fight, playing a pivotal role in defeating those two top teams.
Look, Smithy was there too.
Yeah, he made it in. That's why he said a close second, right? Because he also played Udyr. But no, but back to Darshan. I mean, really re-solidifying himself as a split-pushing threat, showing that he can do it on more than just one champion, bringing out that Jax in the second game today, saying if you really want to shut it down, you got to throw 2 bans at him now.
Yeah, the classic Jax there from Darshan, you know, working hand in hand, as you said, with Smithy the entire time. Getting him off to an early lead with the camp by Udyr bottom. The only thing that would have made it, you know, funnier would be, I guess, if he was using Nasus as well, and we could see the Udyr plus Nasus.
Please, for the love of God, do not play Nasus. I don't need to see that.
You said 2 bans. They throw 2 bans at him. You know what's coming.
I know, he's got to stretch to something else.
He did them playoffs on Team Dignitas.
No, I don't want to see it.